Near. Double L double NEAR. I'm your host, Big Arm, the lad with the pad, aka the industry plug.
Lateef Billions, the Black Testarossa.
Yo, this dude, yeah.
The inappropriate one.
All day. Today is season 2, episode 82.
Yeah.
We're going to take y'all on an infamous plane ride. We the infamous Troll Brothers. That's what we do. You guys new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe.
Hit that bell.
Hit that bell on YouTube.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And we are live on Glockaware.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we talk about
all day long.
That's what we make it happen.
Let's rip on.
Like I said, we appreciate everybody. You know, hey, listen, you know what? Yeah, why you give that look, man? Never know. Hey, guess what? Oh, real quick, yo, this ain't a sports show.
Oh no, it's definitely
not a sports show.
It's not that.
But we gotta give homage to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh yeah, we gotta give homage to the EAGLES Eagles.
Is that 9-1?
Yes, 9-1.
9-1.
9-1.
It was a close game though.
9-1.
Close game. For those that don't know, they get nervous with the Eagles. We gotta switch it up. That's it.
Man, Eagles brought in some extra beef.
But they gotta switch up their game.
They got Sue, Alonzo Joseph. Oh my goodness. This is about to get crazy. That defense, boy. That defense about to be crazy.
They just need to switch up. They just need to switch their game up. Everything they doing, they gotta switch it up. Because what happened now, everybody's watching film.
Right.
And they're like now studying us.
Right.
And you got to think, it's been, 9 games already?
You're not running the ball on us.
9 games, 10 games?
Anymore.
No, but what happened is the offense got to switch it up too. You know what I mean?
Well, they lost Goddard. So, that's, you're going to have to. But as long as they got Hurts, we all good, man. As long as we got Hurts.
No, we seriously got to switch up. Like, the offense the coordinator got to be a little fancy and switch it up because we're running the same thing. I think the offensive coordinator is left-handed because he always goes to the left, like 90% of the time. So it's like that's what's hurting us. People watching the film and they figuring it out. So it's the second half. It's pretty much the second half of the season because high school and college are like 9, 10, 11 games.
Right.
So in the NFL was 17 games.
17 games.
So that means they done study all the film from when we was 8-0. And now,
yeah, but we've been experimenting the whole season. So we've been trying out new wrinkles. We preparing for the playoffs. This is about the playoffs, going to the Super Bowl and winning it. The Eagles' problem is that I've seen is they stopped running the ball. They found out that this young boy can throw,
right,
and he accurate,
right,
and he can get you out of stuff. Like when you mess up,
right,
he could clean it up. You know what I'm saying? They got to get back to being physical. Run the football, and everything else will follow. Trust me. Once the Eagles' running game is working, everything else going to just flow like a faucet. You ain't got to worry about it. The quarterback is a student of the game. He ain't just out there with talent. You seen what he did out there in Indianapolis.
I'm not impressed, man.
You ain't see that move he did out there?
The last 2 games, I have not been impressed. We squeaked by. We got the wins. We shouldn't have a loss already. We should be still undefeated. So I'm definitely not impressed, man. I mean, the game we lost.
We should just blow everybody out. We should just win every game by 30 points.
We have the most powerful.
All 17 games, we should just win by 30 points.
If you take some of the greats,
it ain't possible.
Listen, no. If you take some of the greats like Bill Walsh, like Bill Parcells, Mike Holgram, any of these games, Tony Dungy.
What they got to do with it?
Give them this offense that we got right now. They'll kill it.
No, they won't.
They'll kill it.
No, they won't.
We have the
Parcells was winning games 12-6, 13-9. Giants wasn't blowing up. Giants had the defense. They didn't have no offense. They had an efficient offense and a running game, and they would, little pick you apart. But they wasn't no downfield arsenal. They wasn't no Air Force. They ain't had no Ferraris out there.
Fine. You know what?
Defense and running the ball.
If you want to say that, then just get Bill Walsh and call it a day. All right?
I'm just saying, get physical. That's all I'm going to say. As long as the Eagles running the ball, we good. And Hurts is the best quarterback in the league. I don't care what nobody say.
All right, so why are we talking about – that's funny you said that because I don't know. He's definitely one of the top, but right now the performances and the stats is a problem.
Him and Patrick, yeah. But other than that, them other quarterbacks they be hyping up.
Well, this ain't a sports show, so we really can't really make that like a sports show.
I know, but what's wrong with Herbert?
But we're going to talk about who's
Herbert. Can't he look? You like who is Herbert?
Who's Herbert?
The Chargers quarterback.
I just said it ain't a sports show.
Oh, I mean, come on.
We gave him what? How many minutes of sports we just gave him?
I'm just saying the young boy could throw the ball, but he just don't know how to win.
Who's Herbert?
I told you the quarterback for the Chargers.
Why do I care about him?
The young boy.
Why do I care about him?
Because he elite. He could throw. The boy nice. The young boy nice. He could throw that football, man. He on Patrick level throwing that football. He just don't know how to win yet.
Say in the sports show.
Okay, let's rock.
Yo, that's our thing, yo. This ain't a sports show. If y'all don't know. Hey, so here's what's crazy, right? Something you probably like to hear, because since we're talking a little bit about football.
Right.
Did you hear about Tom Brady and his wife? I know we talked about that last week. You know what I mean? Pretty much. Tom Brady is, who don't know, and Giselle Bundchen, the great model.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They're officially divorced now.
Oh, man.
As they get divorced, she takes on vacation her jiu-jitsu trainer that's been training her the whole time. Like, this dude went on vacation. Listen, it's a flag on the play, man.
He was looking at that cookie the whole time, bro. He was sizing that cookie up the whole time.
No, I think he been hitting it the whole time.
Yeah, she beautiful.
That's not what I'm saying. You mean to tell me the week after your divorce, you're going to fly this guy out? This is the guy that's been training you.
Man, and they were slick with it, too.
Training you and the coaches. I mean,
and the kids.
Training you and the kids.
She was slick with it. She was real slick with it. You bring the kids in, ain't nobody tell. I'm surprised the kids ain't snitch.
Kids right
that go to show you that go to show you the relationship he got.
Here's
with
the thing.
Mother, they on their mother's side more than they on their father's side because their mother been in their life far more than their father. That's how it's going down. They wouldn't even dare go against their mother for Tom. Because Tom ain't been in their life like that.
I don't think that's what happened.
Their mother been in their life every inch of the way.
How do you make these accusations?
Because
about Tom
it's in the news. It's in the news.
So what you're saying is NFL players don't be in their children's life?
I'm saying Tom Brady wasn't in his family's life.
Why would he not be in a family's life?
Why is he getting divorced?
Okay, because
why is she divorcing him?
Because the jiu-jitsu guy was banging her and made him force to. Listen. He made her force the divorce.
Nah, man. All right, you said you just answered your own question. Like, let's just say this: the divorce should never exist. The divorce should never exist.
She wanted the divorce because she said that he, when he unretired, I mean, he was selfish, thinking about himself. And I guess they had plans on him just staying home.
She wanted a divorce because she put her career on hold and, the family on hold for him.
What career did she put on hold?
Bro, what you mean career? She's a supermodel.
She still has her business.
But she wasn't doing it like she wanted to do it.
And she like 40 years old.
So what?
Get a nanny.
Come on, man.
Get a nanny.
Come on, man.
You want to say get a nanny?
All I'm saying was he was coming home and falling asleep on the couch, man. He wasn't spending time with her or them kids. He stopped banging her like he was banging her when he first met her in the hotel and left her for his wife. When in the beginning, when it was brand new, she had a little momentum. Come on, and they was having fun. But when Tom got into that winning Super Bowl thing mode, he just treated her like everything else.
How about the bigger picture that you should never let a guy train your wife?
Nah, I don't know about that. She trained my woman all day. You know what I mean? I don't care. I want my woman training.
Get a female trainer.
You know what I mean? It's cool. Female will take your wife quicker than a man. What are you talking about?
That's if she like that, though. I'm talking.
They all like that.
See, there you go with that.
They all want a taste of the cookie. Stop. They all like that.
You might as well say allegedly.
They love their girlfriend.
So you saying every woman want to lick cat?
Every woman either wants to lick cat or want her kitty cat licked.
You believe every woman? You're saying every woman wants to lick cat or want their cat licked? You're saying every woman?
Yes. Yes. You can't lose that. You can't lose that.
How do you make those
Every
statements?
woman fantasize about another woman licking a cat, bro. What is wrong with you?
That is not true, man.
You ain't out here, bro?
You got no.
I forgot you married.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, my bad.
Well,
I'm sorry. I ain't trying to.
Listen,
you married.
Whatever you want to try to do to make it look like. At the end of the day, you can't say that every woman
on the planet Earth, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and that planet they trying to, the one they looking at now to see what's going on over there. If you go meet the alien women, all the alien women want their cootie cat licked by another alien woman.
I'm here
to tell
you.
Or they want to lick another alien woman's cootie cat.
I'm here to tell you, I know a bunch of women that find that offensive.
Where they at?
And
I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna bring it out of them.
I'm just trying to tell you, there's a lot of women that
where they at?
All women are into that, man.
Bring them to us.
Maybe
bring them to us.
Maybe the younger generation.
Listen, bro, bring them to us.
But
we find out if all that crime and commotion is fake. Cause trust me, bro. Just trust me.
So right now, Tom Brady's his team trying to find a way to prove infidelity or something that happened, because how everything just moves so fast. Like and she's saying ain't nothing going on. She's saying nothing going on, just my trainer.
It's too late. The divorce is over. The contract is served.
No, but she still says it's not nothing going on.
Well, why are they trying to find that out though? For what? What's the purpose of trying to find it out?
Because it looks like it was something going on.
So what? It's over.
Now you can still you can still in the court
go back to court again. No,
you can still prove something, man.
No, you can't. It's over. Once they did them documents and she took her briefs and he took his briefs, it's over. He can go back and dig up 40-year-old bones. It ain't gonna matter. She popped.
I hate to tell you that, and that's not how law works, man. That is, you can literally
reopen a case
100 times.
You could reopen a divorce case
100 times. Any case.
That's new to me.
Any case, unless you can't.
That's called double jeopardy. What are you talking about?
No, double jeopardy being charged for the same thing.
It is the same thing.
They did a regular divorce, man. There was no case.
Why they never talked about the numbers?
What numbers? The money? Because they talked about the money.
Well, how much she get?
I don't know. They kept that disclosed.
That's funny.
I think it might have been a prenup. I don't know. But unfortunately, Tom Brady,
that's worse.
He's been 2-0 undefeated since the divorce. So he's on fire. He's more focused right now. So
he's a bum. They played bums. Seattle should have beat them. The reason Seattle didn't beat them because Geno Smith was the quarterback. Not that Geno ain't doing good this season. Geno surprised me this season. He looked efficient and he looked sharp. But he made a couple of dumb bonehead plays Tom.
Was there ever a time Tom Brady wasn't a bum?
Listen, man.
No, I'm just asking. Was there ever a time Tom Brady wasn't a bum to you?
I think I'm going to play the parlay and say Tampa Bay not making the playoffs.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Because they would have to win their division to get in the playoffs.
They're winning it.
By how many games?
They're the top of the division.
On top of Atlanta by how many games?
They got the most sorry division right now.
They up one game, man. They can't afford to lose the rest of the season. They can't afford to lose the rest of the season, man. And if they play any real teams with a real ferocious defense, they losing.
All right. But listen, here's something interesting, right?
All right.
So MC Search, we know, the great MC Search, he's the one that discovered Nas, put Nas out, everything like that, And so, they was talking how he sold Nas publishing, right? His half
Search the white boy, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. You know what I mean? So he sold 2%. Well, he said his part was 2%, but they was talking how he sold Nas publishing pretty much, right? And at the same time, he disclosed that he only got 2%. He gave Nas all of his publishing, pretty much, right?
Well, that was a nice move.
But here's what's interesting, right? There's a song, Reasonable Doubt.
Right.
Reasonable Doubt was a song.
Right.
With
I heard it.
With Jay-Z's song Reasonable Doubt.
Right.
When he says, I'm out for president to rep, you know what I mean?
Right.
On the hook.
Right.
And Jay-Z said, you made a hot line, I made a hot song.
Right.
And he said, I know who I paid, Searchlight Publishing and all that.
Right.
So that was MC Search, the publishing.
Okay.
Here's what's interesting. So Search says that when they did that deal, he said, it was working at Def Jam, he was at Def Jam, and they came to him and said, "Hey, we got the song. We need you to clear it." He said, "No problem, I'll clear it." So he cleared it. He said, "Give me 2,400, and I'll clear it." So they cut the check 2,400, which was nothing, right? Then he went to the people that was handling the publishing side of the business, right? Because he said he set up all Nas business, right?
Right.
So what he did was Nas owned all his publishing, right? So when he got that cleared, he said, and give us 50% of publishing for that song. He said Nas owns that. So he says people don't know it, that Nas owns some of Jay's publishing. Ain't that crazy?
Sure. That's a good move. And Search set it all up for him.
Search said he set his business up.
That's a good dude.
I mean,
man.
I was thinking like Nas is a real
shout out to Search, man.
Nas is a real humble dude. He never talked about it. He never said nothing.
Right? Why should he?
He never. You know what I'm saying, he never mentioned it.
Yeah. Why should he?
You know. That's a move right there.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
If you get to own your own publishing,
that's good looking out right there. That's good looking out.
You know, Nas dropped a new album, right?
Yeah, I heard. What's the name of that album?
And I just only had it's King Disease 3, KD3.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? You didn't hear it?
No, I didn't.
You know, I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's dope though. That's Nas.
I mean, it was the whole thing because
Nas is a legend.
21 Savage was saying he wasn't relevant when he was in his Clubhouse group, and they caused this whole thing that saying Nas wasn't relevant. Nas drops his album. He says he's fan base, but he's not relevant. And everybody was coming at 21 Savage's neck because he just dropped.
21 Savage.
He just dropped with Drake, but then he cleared it up and said they took sound bites. That's not what he meant. He said he'll never disrespect Nas. So he said the way they edited it made it sound like he was just dissing him. So we don't know what that question was.
Right.
That made him say Nas is not relevant, but he has a fan base.
Man, Nas is real relevant.
He's extremely relevant.
Yes, you need more Nas out there because the way they going out here right now, they tripping.
You know, but just your boy Kanye West, man. He's always in the paper.
So you found a way to sneak Yeezy up there. What Yeezy do this time?
What didn't he do? Man?
What'd he do?
Well, right now I guess they're trying to close out the deposition with him and Kim Kardashian.
Right.
The whole divorce trial thing, whatever.
Right.
He just skipped it. Like, I ain't doing it. Like, he said, I ain't doing it. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm in Kanye corner, man. I support Ye 100%.
So they had to push it for another year because he skipped out. Because they supposed to be going through the particulars, but the judge actually made it legal, made them legally single.
Oh, okay.
So, but they're going through whatever deposition part of it where they supposed to work whatever out.
What's the child support going to look like? Because he got 4 of them over there.
I mean, we don't know because he's not going to deposition. You know what I mean?
He like, this ain't the time. This is not the time. They playing with my money.
And he says he's going to be running for president 2024.
I'm voting for him.
Listen, we know what happened with the whole thing with the Jewish situation and
that got me in the uproar where a man can't have a thought. Who the heck can control another person's thoughts?
Why do you say he doesn't have a thought?
You can't have a thought. You can't think.
Who can't think?
Blacks can't think.
Why blacks can't think?
Because then they come at you and lynch you.
So
they lynch you in the media.
So so give me an example of how Kanye West can't think, and so they're saying
Kanye going through the same thing Kyrie going through right now. You steal somebody's birthright. Then when they go back and read up on it and get all the literature that they need, you say, no, you can't do that. I need you to be quiet before I shut you down. How you going to tell a grown man to be quiet? You going to tell Kyrie he got to be quiet and he got to apologize. For what? For reading?
Well, as you say that, right?
Come on, man.
You do realize Kyrie did apologize.
They made him apologize.
No. He had an option like Kanye had an option.
They made Kyrie apologize. They made him apologize.
No,
yes, they did.
Kyrie had an option like Kanye had an option.
For what, though? What did they do wrong? Can you tell our listeners, what did Kyrie and Ye do wrong?
Well, they did 2 different things.
All right. So which one you find more offensive?
I don't find any of it offensive. I just, because for me, my thing is an offense is an opinion.
Right.
Right? If somebody tells you that you offended them,
right,
I can't tell you that I didn't offend you.
All right, so
all I could do is apologize for offending you, because different things going to offend different people.
Yeah, but what's that word that they're using? Anti what?
Semitic.
That's funny.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
The whole anti-Semitic thing.
Yeah, it's garbage.
I'm not gonna say it's garbage.
It ain't real. It's something made up. You know, anti-Semitic is made up. And then you telling someone who is an anti-Semitic person that they're speaking anti-Semitic. So they changed the word, right, to mean something egregious, right? But at the same time, the people who own distribution, we ain't got to say who they are.
You can say it.
The Jews that own the major distribution companies, right? Is the N-word anti-Semitic? Is I'ma kill that N-word anti-Semitic? Am I going to F this B up anti-Semitic?
All right, so let me stop you because you're comparing the N-word to a culture of people. So you can't do that, right? Because the N-word is actual.
Is it anti-Semitic? Yes or no?
No, but what I'm saying, I don't know.
Because they selling it.
Here's the thing. All my life.
Right.
In the hood.
Right.
And you grew up in the hood too.
Right.
The neighborhood, we call it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Nobody care about that word anti-Semitic. You know what I mean? It's not, we don't care about, actually, black people don't care about the word anti-Semitic, right?
Okay.
We like, what does that word mean?
Exactly.
Half of them know what it means, right?
Exactly.
But what happened is that, right? You get a lot of the celebrities, right?
Right.
They elevate to a certain level.
Right.
They start studying certain, whatever culture they start studying.
Right.
And they start bringing it out to us.
Right.
And we're like, oh, okay, I don't know.
Right.
Because I don't know the Jewish culture.
Right.
I don't know nothing about it. I've asked questions. I've learned some information. Not enough to speak about it. You know what I mean? Because that's not my culture.
Right.
But I respect their culture. You know what I mean? So I don't get caught up in that anti-Semitism and what's going on. I don't get caught up in that. Because it doesn't affect me, right? But what I do know is that if somebody's money is that long, I'm not taking that fight. So if you have a problem with it, get your own platform, get your money right, say what you want to say. But don't have, for example, Twitter is not owned by Kyrie, right?
Right.
He took a movie and just retweeted it, and it was called like Hebrew Negroes or something like that.
Negroes to Hebrews.
Whatever that was.
Hebrews to Negroes.
Here's the thing. That movie came out 2018. Why they talk about it now? It's 2022. You see what I'm saying? It's like it should have been popular then. You know what I mean? So people started.
It's popular and it built up. It came from overseas and made its way over here. It's been going.
Listen, it's
been going around the world.
Listen, the internet has been out, so you can find anything on the internet.
Right.
So in other words, you can't say it's made as well. It's been here.
All right. So when they was taking them through all that about the book, why they never mentioned the name of the book or the author? How come the media never mentioned the name of the book or the author?
I don't even know or care. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that whole thing, I don't really care. My thing is, we don't
because they hiding something. That's why. We got a platform of 500 million people. So if you say the name of the author and the name of the book, 500 million people are going to look it up because this is the crazy thing that's going on. They don't want them people to read it. They don't want 500 million people reading this book.
See, this is
because the truth is in the book.
This is why the topic to me is like, I really don't care, right? Because the same way we don't want, white people talking about slavery, why are black people talking about Jewish culture? Like, why though?
Because we are the original Jews.
Okay, whatever.
Our birthright was stolen.
If that's your belief,
we are the 12th tribe.
If that's your belief,
it's not my belief. It's fact.
Everybody's belief
is
what
fact.
they believe in. Everybody believe what they believe.
But you saying what you saying because you're ignorant to the fact.
No, ignorant
because you didn't read it. You're just saying I don't want to deal with it.
All right, let's talk African, right? African.
Agunda, mula,
Now, I apologize to the African. I apologize to the African culture because you just mocked them.
No, I didn't. I really said some real words.
See that? And so you're going to push the instead of apologizing, you're going to push it.
I spoke real African though. Would I have to apologize if I know the language?
Dude, come on, dude. See, that's all right.
It's one of my 4 languages.
See, people like you, man. People like you.
Come on, man.
See, anyway.
Go ahead.
All right, so you're saying that people in Africa, right?
Right.
They're claiming Jewish and Hebrews?
They stole.
So, no. Okay. If you go to Liberia, Nigeria, you know what I mean? Anywhere you go, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
From West Africa, anywhere. Are they talking that way? Because for real, we know it's 14 countries over there, and we know it's over 114 languages, and it's a whole different world and different tribes and things.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, what American and blacks is arguing over they don't even know what's going on in the motherland. They don't even understand that if you go over there, it's like different. It's totally different than the way we're talking about it here.
No, but the ones who read the genuine articles and their mind was open, right? And they got new knowledge and they understood what was going on, they want to know what's up. And then when you asking what's up, you being told to shut up. You're being to shut up, stay in your place, get this money, everything gonna be all right, but leave that alone. You talking about stealing an entire birthright. You know what I'm saying? What's the problem with having black and white Jews?
I don't agree with
that. Why do white Jews only want white Jews?
I just don't agree with that.
And then you want to act like black Jews never existed. And you got the money, you run the banks, you run Hollywood, you got all the distribution things on lock.
All right, so here's the thing.
Then you want to use your money and power to shut a grown man up. Like, shut up.
All right, so here's the thing. You got
I don't get it.
You got the Hebrew Israelites, right?
Right.
And you got the Moors.
Right.
Which one is right? Because both of them are saying that they're the original. So which one is right?
Why they both can't be the same? Why can't Hebrews and Jews just be that? Why does it have to be a division? Why does this Jew have to be this Jew when that Jew have to be that Jew? You know why? Because they don't want to share the wealth.
I think my question went over your head.
It didn't. They don't want to share the wealth. I answered your question.
Have you talked to a Moor?
No, I haven't.
And with the Moor's knowledge?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's a different kind of conversation. What I'm saying, it's different kind of like this. That's what I'm trying to say. Like everybody, depending on what your belief system is what you want to embrace. What I'm trying to explain to you is that if you're of a certain culture or certain belief of what they call it, even like the Moorish nationality and things like that, it's a different kind of conversation, is what I'm saying.
I know it's a different kind of conversation.
And so that's what I'm saying.
It's a conversation that deserves research. I'm just going off common sense. I'm ignorant to really what's going on.
That's the best
between the Hebrews and the Jews.
Thank you. That's just
I'm ignorant.
And here's the thing. When we're in the hood, we don't care.
Right.
We only care because they're talking about it, and we don't want Kyrie being treated like he's treated. But Kyrie said this. He did some research. He apologized. He has no hate in his heart for the Jewish situation. And he's playing again. He's 5-game suspension over.
Right.
He's playing again.
And he asked the media, why you ain't asking me questions about the 300 million slaves that was buried here in the United States?
You'll never hear him talk about that again. He's done with that. He's back on playing, black on playing.
Okay.
You know,
but he asked them that, why y'all ain't asked me these questions? You asked me that, but why y'all ain't asked me these questions?
But I'm going to say this.
Right.
If you have a platform right now.
And we do.
No, I'm talking about the own platform. Like,
okay.
I'm talking about network, things like that, right? You can do what you want on your network.
So this not a network?
We don't own this. You're missing it.
I'm just saying, but we are on a stage. I mean, we are on a stage.
That's not what I mean. Like, you got like network, like NBC, ABC.
All right.
You got networks. You know what I mean? YouTube. Here's the thing. All right. We're going to be on YouTube. YouTube is our platform.
Right.
We don't own YouTube.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So if you want to create your own situation and own it, then you can talk how you want to talk.
Oh, you can create your own network.
Right.
Well, then they're going to have to come together again. They got the money, but listen, man, when you got people like Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal, forget about them type of dudes. Just forget about them. They gone. But you got to come together. You understand what I'm saying? You got to come together as one. The people with the money and the power had to create. Open up banks, open up hospital, open up schools, open up Black Wall Street again. And let's get it popping.
This is my point, man. As an athlete, all you want to do is play sports. There's no need to indulge in the other stuff. It's not your fight. It's not really saying shut up and dribble, but it is shut up and dribble. Because at the end of the day, you got a family to feed, you got a lifestyle to live, and people gave you a platform. And here's the thing. They're not saying what you can say and do say, but they're saying, listen, you don't own this and you can't do what you want. Now, if you want to do what you want, go own it.
But they would be nothing without Kyrie. That is Kyrie's platform. That's every basketball player in the NBA platform. That's their platform.
You don't have to play basketball. When you're born on this earth, you don't have to play basketball.
No, but they do play basketball. And they get paid millions of dollars to do it.
That is a privilege.
Because they are the best in the world at it.
Basketball is a privilege.
NBA is nothing without the players.
Basketball is a privilege, though.
How? Having them athletes is the privilege.
No.
Because you don't make money without the players. You need the players because
that's
without
like,
the players, there's no NBA.
That's like saying I work at Subway and it's a privilege to work here. I mean, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is this. It's a bigger picture, man. You get what I'm saying? If you own your stuff, you can do what you want to do. If you don't own it, you got to play ball.
So they need to open up their own league.
There you go.
Because they calling it their league. They're saying that league is their league.
But here's the thing.
But it's not their league.
But here's the thing. If you own your own league, what network you gonna play it on? That's what happened. You got to get your own network too.
All right. It's 10 people saying the same exact thing, right? Right? To this person. It's 10 people saying the exact crazy nonsense, garbage, disrespectful, magnet stuff to this one person, right? But they better not say it to you. You know why? Because it's your ball, and you'll take it home.
Anybody that knows me, they know I'm like that.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's how I'm
using you as a metaphor, though.
But I'm a real person example, though. Anybody that knows when I do things, I call the shots. It's my thing. I'm going to do it my way. If not, don't be a part of it. People don't like that I am that way, but I say, hey, go do your own thing. Do your own production. Do your own show. Do your own event. Do your own anything if you don't like how I do it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to tell you what's going on. They saying, I will take my ball and go home.
And I say, bye.
And then you won't have anything to play with.
Everybody's replaceable.
Nah, man, they gotta be fair.
Everybody's replaceable.
No, they not. How many? It's 32 teams in the NFL. How many good quarterbacks are there?
Everybody's replaceable.
They not. I just told you they not replaceable. Or it'd be 32 elite quarterbacks in the NFL right now. It'd be 32 outstanding, like Hurts, like Mahomes, like Rodgers, like Brady. It would be them type of quarterbacks on all 32 teams if they were replaceable.
I'm here to tell you, when I was in camps, when I was in football camps, and I was pro camps, I'm here to tell you there's some great athletes who don't get that opportunity. And it's like, you wonder why they didn't make it to the big show.
So you saying those quarterbacks I just named didn't make it to the league because they wasn't given the opportunity?
Not say everybody's expendable.
I don't believe that.
I say everybody's expendable. Everybody can be replaced.
No, they can't.
All right. So when Brett Favre was crowned,
so I can replace you right now.
100%.
So I can get you out of here
100%.
And bring somebody in new.
100%.
And the show would be just as popping.
No, it'll be whatever show you make it.
No, because I'm replaced. If you're replaceable, that means I can plug and play. Yeah. That means I can get rid of you.
100%.
Put somebody else in the seat.
100%.
And the show won't skip a beat.
I don't know what the show gonna do. It's gonna be not my energy.
It won't skip a beat.
I don't know what you're gonna make it do. I don't know what's going to skip.
Man, stop. Everybody's not replaceable. They just not.
I don't believe that, man.
They just not.
Everybody is expendable. Everybody is replaceable. Do not think that you're the only person that can get the job done, because that's not true.
All right, so tell me another Tyreek Hill in the league right now. Name one receiver that's Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, used to be Patrick Mahomes receiver that can run like a car. He probably run 45 miles an hour, and he's a human being. Who in the league like that?
So here's the thing. You can replace somebody, right?
He's not. You can't. All you're going to do is get another player. That's not going to be him. That's not replacing him.
You're missing my point. So
no, you're missing my point.
No, I get your point. But I'm saying you can replace a player. I can replace a LeBron James with a Tim Duncan. So what?
No, man. You won't get the same production.
Oh, okay. So who you think is better, Tim Duncan, LeBron James?
They the same. What I'm trying to say is they the same player.
They not the same player.
They are. On the level of play, they the same type of player.
Nope, they got different
You're
styles.
replacing LeBron. You're replacing a Hall of Famer with another Hall of Famer. So you get rid of the Hall of Famer to bring in another Hall of Famer. How consistently can you do that?
Whenever you want, whatever your money says.
So we just gonna take all these Hall of Fame players on teams and just move them around like chess pieces.
They've been doing it. They've been doing it. They've been moving around. KD did. You mean tell me KD didn't go to Golden State?
But he wasn't replacing anyone when he went to Golden State. He just jumped on board to enhance the team.
So what you're saying is the starting five that Golden State had before KD was the same starting five when KD came over there.
Only thing I'm saying to you is that everyone is not replaceable. They're just not. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so while we on basketball,
right.
Michael Jordan's son is banging Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
and
the question is, like,
it just gets worse.
And the question is that a cool thing to do?
The only reason I'm laughing because Scottie can't stand Jordan. Scottie cannot stand Jordan. I think there's a room. I really think Scottie want to sucker punch Jordan. I think he really want to rumble him and get it in, blow to blow till nobody standing type situation.
I don't believe he can't stand.
And now Jordan's son is banging his ex-wife.
Yeah, they actually dating. They catch them out in public in games. And it's like, is that off limits? Is it off limits?
No, man.
Is it off limits to bang you're offering to bang your son to bang your teammate's ex-wife?
No, it's not off limits because she's your ex.
Wait, but shouldn't that be like your nephew or something?
Nah, man. She your ex. That's it. That part of your life is over.
No, but the son, no. Y'all 20 years. Like, he like 20-something years old.
Oh, well, she old head. She wants somebody, cougar. She a cougar.
But why does she keep the name Pippen, though? Like, if you're going to do that, get rid of my name. Like,
a lot of women do that, get divorced and keep the last name. A lot of women do that. But a lot of these older women is like they snatching these young boys up, man. They grabbing them and they romper rooming them. You know what I mean?
She's a real cougar. So I guess the saying is it okay to, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, wow, like it's like, how did you feel as a woman? You're 40-something years old and you're dealing with, you came from Scottie Pippen and you're dealing with this young boy. And y'all dating and being seen in public.
All her girlfriends is rooting her on. Right now, they got a cheering section. They drinking wine. They smoking weed. And they going, go, girl. You go, girl. Is he knocking your head off? Why is your hair looking like that? Why you coming to the door? What's wrong? What you need an oxygen tank for? Huh?
So
why you got an ice pad on your clitoris? They hyping that thing up, man. Come on, man.
So you think that's okay in your book?
That's why I'm in the gym right now. Because I know what's out there in the jungle.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean...
One of them young whippersnappers get a hold of my cookie.
I'm just saying. I just think that's something else.
Destroy it.
It's funny because I know just to get back on the anti-Semitism real quick in the Jews,
right.
They said Drake is half Jewish. His mom is full Jew. And his dad is the legendary bass player from Sly and the Stone.
No, Drake ain't Jewish.
Drake, they said he's half. That's what they said.
He can't be.
They said his mother is 100% Jew.
He can't.
Jewish.
Drake mother could be 100% Jewish, but Drake will be no part of a Jew.
Okay.
He won't be 10%, 2%, 1%, according to them.
Okay.
You get it?
I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying that.
Because Jews left Africa, and when they got to the United States...
Listen, I wasn't here.
So they turned Caucasian.
I wasn't here.
Bling!
I wasn't here.
Now we're Caucasian.
I don't know what the story says. I wasn't here. I wasn't around.
I just want to know how you left Africa black and got to the United States white. It's amazing. Books. That's some DNA trait. I don't know, man. That's something they must have mixed up in the lab. It's twisting my mind.
Meanwhile, 50 Cent got this lawsuit, right? It's because the people the lady that owns this penis enlargement thing, right? She took a picture with him,
right,
and made it seem like that he got the job done too. He got upset because he said she just took a picture with him, like he went there.
Yeah, but that book is out on him though. All the money in the world, but the book is out on him that he probably 38 maybe, but he ain't no Mossberg.
I don't know.
Listen, or no AR Long or nothing like that.
I would never talk about another man's junction on this. I have no idea about the junction.
Do you think the enlargement is real, or you just think they selling hope? Because they making a lot of money off.
It's a case right now, and the judge just let it go. It's now going to trial.
Right.
I mean, 50's pushing the whole thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I think you stuck with what you stuck with, man. I don't believe none of them.
No,
growth pills and all that garbage.
Okay,
it's $1 billion industry,
right? But what I'm saying is
selling hope.
What I'm saying is, she took a picture with 50,
right,
and made it look like that he was an actual client, and he's like, heck no. So now he's like suing them for that. And
fifth, man. I mean, if you're working with just one bird in the stone, I mean, hey. But you got crazy money though, bro. So I wouldn't worry about that. But it is a weight gauge that you can get that you slide on. It's a weight, and you slip it on, and the gauge, and it's a weight. It'll stretch your joint.
Listen, again, man.
You be able to wrap it around the neck.
Again,
come here, swap pop.
Again, all that. I'm just saying.
You be able to roll it up and throw it on your back. But the weight, I think it's like a 15-pound weight, and you just let it hang for about half hour.
Let me find out you bought it. That's why you talking about it. Now I know what's going on when I call your phone. You're on answers. You playing with the weights. You done put the phone over there.
Nah, man.
Man, the table flip the phone. Anyway, man.
People that know me, they like, yeah, Teeth got that joint.
Yes, man. But you know, Charles, we're gonna skip that. But Charles Barkley at it again, man.
Oh my God, I do not like that dude.
I know you don't. You know why you don't like him?
Why?
Because he says things like this.
Oh, I want to hear.
So
this.
Pretty much right now, right? He's sitting there saying, you know, he stirred up a whole controversy, you know, by saying that he said the black community treats the LGBTQ community the worst, and he says the blacks. He says nobody treats them worse than the black community. And then he says, I know how it feels because I'm black, and so I understand what they're going through. They're looking like, dude, what are you talking about, man?
Charles Barkley is the biggest ass kisser on the planet Earth and probably other planets outside of our solar system. He's the biggest ass kiss. I mean, it's incredible. And what Charles Barkley really need to do is just take that network and come out of the closet. You so much worried about this community, but you not letting people know that you know.
So you think Barkley's from part of that community?
Come on, man. Barkley been like that.
Allegedly?
Bro. Ain't no allegedly. Stop. Barkley, you know the bull. What's the bull that played Rocky?
I don't know, man.
The young bull that played Rocky that Steve Harvey's daughter just dropped him like a hot potato.
I don't know, but
you know the bull Jordan. He was on the NBA joint. They had Jordan. They was talking about the Rocky, and then Charles Barkley got into molesting over the young bull. Like talking about his body and how great his body looked. And he told Charles, whoa, man, I feel a little uncomfortable. Like, you know, and Charles tried to laugh it off. Charles is man, Jell-O fruit cake.
Well, I don't have no clue, man.
Just come out the closet, Charles. Just come out the closet.
I can't even say that, man.
Yeah, he is. Anybody and their mother could see that Charles is gay.
You know.
But anyway.
I listen, man. You say some things without facts, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you just making.
You don't need no facts. You can't see it for yourself.
If you want to say Charles Barkley's a coon, Charles Barkley a sellout, and all that, I can rock with all that. But the Creston's man, I can't say I'm Creston man.
I'm going to say Charles Barkley likes men more than he likes women. Charles Barkley is more attracted to men than he is attracted to women. Every woman on the planet knows it. Every man on the planet knows it. Some of his friends even know it. So you so worried about this community, all right, what are you ashamed of?
All right, so since we're talking about the community.
You gonna say, don't say that about Charles after what Charles just said about us.
No, I just said, I don't know. I can't say this dude is that way. I'm just saying. I can say he could be a coon.
That's because you couldn't come off the steps when you was younger.
I can say if it's sellout, you know what I mean?
I've been in this world. I've been out here in this world.
I couldn't come up the steps, but you couldn't even come out your room. You see what I'm saying? So I'm cool. At least I live in a room around the house and come outside and go to the steps. You can't even come out your room. And you had the windows covered up.
Black curtains, all black curtains.
I mean, but something that happened that was sad though, right? It was a tragedy with the community because 5 dead during the shooting in Colorado at an LGBTQ club. Boy went in there with a gun and just started shooting.
That's not good.
And he killed 5 people. And the Army vet is the one that tackled him.
Oh, that's not good.
He went and tackled him.
That's a hate crime.
Right.
That's a hate crime.
And then they went to his house to get him. And the cops scared to go in because he says, I got a bomb. I'm going to blow y'all up. Y'all come in here.
Wow. But I know they went in there and got him anyway.
Well, they got him at the club. But prior to that, they went to his house for another situation. But he ended up, at the club, the rest was down. The cops came.
So how did he make it to the club? If he was in his house talking about, don't come in here, I got a bomb, I'm going to blow y'all all up. How did he ever make it to the club?
It was a different incident.
How did he make it out of that incident?
I don't know. Listen.
You threatened the police.
No, they came to his house.
The police?
Yeah.
And he told them not to come in?
100%.
Or he going to blow them all up?
100%.
And no, he didn't get locked up?
For what? You came to my house.
You tripping.
If you come to my house, I can say what I want. You coming on my property.
Is this dude white?
You don't have a warrant.
Is this dude white?
Think about it. You don't have a warrant.
Answer my question.
I don't know. You look it up. I don't know.
How you don't know?
Because I'm like,
you the lad with the pad.
I know
you know what nationality this man is.
You always
come on, man.
That's you. You always like, is he white? Is he green? Is he orange? I'm saying if the police come to your property
and you a black man
and you don't have a warrant
and you say, don't come in here, I got a bomb, I'm going to blow you up. Most likely, they going to kill your black ass. Most likely. You ain't making it. Listen, they ain't leaving. They going to send in the SWAT team. They going to send in the bomb squad. Everybody coming in, they going to send them little devices, knock your door down, send the robot in, and kill your black ass.
Okay, well, let me clear it up. They went in there and got him, okay?
After he murdered 5 people.
No, I said that's a different incident. When they murdered him, they got him outside the club that night. That's a different incident. I said he had a different incident with the police before.
All right, so they did go in and get him and they let him go, is what you're saying?
I don't know. They didn't talk about that case or whatever.
Why you don't think like that?
Because we think different.
How you don't think like that? I'm trying to figure out how he got from A to B. I want to know if you had an incident like that, if you would have took care of it, 5 people would have their lives right now, right?
Let's talk about security at the club.
Let's say rest in peace to them.
All right, rest in peace. Rest in peace to the 5.
I mean, that's my condolences to you and yours.
Let's talk about the club. How you let somebody in the club with a gun? See, that's the whole problem right there.
You ain't letting them in if they start off shooting from the gate. If they just pull up and start shooting, you're not letting them in.
That's not what happened, man. He went inside the club and started shooting.
Well, that's bad security. That's horrible.
That's
security.
what I'm saying. Why are we not talking about that part?
Well, that security force should get sued, but maybe they should. I wouldn't pay them.
But maybe there was no security though.
Ain't nobody getting no checks.
A lot of times they don't have security. A lot of.
No, they got security, bro.
Not in Colorado.
Why not?
Because it was like just come in. Every club don't have security.
That's crazy, man. You out dining and having fun or whatever it is that you do, and then somebody just come in and shoot you off guard.
You're not thinking
they don't even give you an opportunity or a chance. They just gun you down.
All right, but
and we ain't gonna change the gun laws. But anyway,
here's something that got the internet buzzing, and it's gonna be a very interesting situation. R. Kelly's going back to trial because he got a retrial, and they saying because whatever happened, I don't even want to get into it that deep, but just know that he's going for a retrial, and they saying that if his lawyers win, then he's going to be free. So this is going to be interesting to watch.
Well, R. Kelly started snitching. R. Kelly got up in there and said, I can't live like this. I can't do it.
Well, he couldn't snitch.
Why?
He's the top guy. His manager already plead out, and everybody, his road manager, everybody plead out already. So he's nobody snitch on. They took the
so R. Kelly. Let me get this right, because allegedly, you saying allegedly, right?
Allegedly what?
That he's the top guy, or this is facts.
He the RICO case. That's why he got on top.
Man, that RICO is good. Come on, man, you know what they doing with that RICO. You gonna RICO R. Kelly, but you can't RICO Jay Prince.
Well, what they trying to say?
Mob ties.
What they say is it's all consensual with his situation. But it's interesting to see. It's the whole thing. I wish I had time to get into it. I really don't, because we about to close this thing out. So I was like, I was gonna touch on it real fast.
Why is this case taking so long with Takeoff? Why?
What do you mean?
Is the feds putting something together? Like
100%.
Oh, all right. So you said them alphabet boys, they get all the information. They want to make sure when they come at you, you ain't getting out. It's almost like a python.
Everybody knows when the feds come get you, they got you.
It's over.
Yeah, they wait until everything is solid.
Oh, okay.
And then they come get you.
They want every inch.
They don't want no assumptions.
And nobody escapes.
And remind you, state and federal is different.
Right.
Just because the state gets you don't mean the federal won't get you anyway. That's two different things.
Okay.
You could be dealing with the state.
Right.
The state don't have half the resources that the federal has.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. All right.
You know.
We'll get into that some other time.
Another day.
Yeah.
You know.
And another dollar.
You know, gosh, man. There's so much. I didn't know what to hit on, man. There's so much we could have hit, but we didn't hit. But it's all right. Because
throw him a fast. Give him something solid.
A fastball real quick.
Yeah, give him a fastball.
All right. So I roll curveball to close the show out.
Yeah.
All right. There's a priest that got arrested for having a threesome while he was having dealing with these dominatrix at the altar inside of a church while it was closed.
The church was closed.
Catholic church.
And he was having a threesome.
Yeah.
With who?
2 other women. Dominatrix. One was 40, one was 20-something. Dominatrix. They were dressed in leather and everything.
Catholic church?
It was like after hours and the light was on and somebody goes to look.
Right.
They say, why the light on? And they go to the church and they see the priest getting it in and they take a picture and video it and they call the cops.
So he did this inside of the church.
On top of the altar.
In front of God.
They was doing the whole theme.
In front of God.
They was doing the whole
theme. So he basically gave God the middle finger. Basically. Right?
I'm not
Who the heck would do something like that?
I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you that
Yeah, he did. He gave God the middle. Anytime you're gonna do it on the altar in the Catholic Church and how they so stronghold on their religion, oh my goodness. He getting burnt at the stake, bro.
And to make another fastball,
right?
To really shake things up,
what?
And nobody's talking about it.
What's that?
And you got to comb through a fine tooth hair to find it.
What's that?
17 Jews.
Oh, trafficking.
17 Jews hit with trafficking, selling body organs
and parts.
Baby parts.
Oh,
you know, yeah.
They walked them out. They walked them in with handcuffs.
The feds got them.
Oof.
In New Jersey.
Woo.
It's a whole ring.
Woo.
They said they was investigating for 10 years. You see how that means 10 years? So they got 10 years of dirt.
That means they never getting out.
And they had two women. I mean, they had 2 feds imposed as women. That's how they got them. You know what I mean?
They never getting out.
Yeah.
And they always trying to play that role.
All right, y'all new to the channel, man.
Yeah.
Like,
comment,
share,
subscribe, and hit that bell.
Yo, is it me or is the camera crooked? Somebody hit the camera. I just noticed that.
LateefThe Billions.